These are the professions that make you feel like a child again. Do you remember back in the day when they'd ask you what you wanted to be when you grow up? What did you say? A pilot? Doctor? A rocket man? Maybe you wanted to get paid for sleeping. Maybe you wanted to be paid for playing video games all day. Well, now you might be able to do just that. Have you ever heard people tell you that you can become anything you want? Nowadays, we see a lot of different professions that are edging on weird, and people earn tons of money doing them. So, now we go into the 20 unusual jobs that actually pay really well. Let's go. Ethical hacker. The job seems a bit oxymoronic. Is it a joke? Well, the people at those big cybersecurity companies seem to think this job is not only necessary, but also mandatory. If you secure a position as a security analyst or penetration tester, your job will be to test and see if the online security site is vulnerable to hackers' attacks. This job pays between $47,000 and $130,000 per year. Ice cream taster. If you've ever wanted to eat ice cream and get paid for it, this is the place you need to be at. Companies are constantly on the lookout for people who are going to taste their new flavors and also determine whether the existing ones are up to standard. If you want to be hired as a food scientist, the actual name of an ice cream tester, you'll need a degree in food science and a really sensitive palate. The salary range is from $35,000 to $97,000. Headhunter. We thought this meant hitman, but then we realized that the headhunter is the guy or gal you hire to recruit high-level executives to a given company. These jobs are not available to the public, so the headhunter helps an organization choose the best-suited person for the highly technical job. The average salary of a headhunter? $65,000. Professional diver. If you wanted to be a treasure hunter of sunken ships, this could end up being your dream job. You would be paid to go underwater and look for leaky pipes, test the safety of a bridge, and, of course, salvaging wrecked ships. But to apply for this job, you'll need a high school diploma and a scuba diving certification. The job pays $35,000 to $96,000 annually. Professional bridesmaid. Who knew that going to weddings could pay big bucks? That's right, people who don't have that many friends or want some good advice on choosing the cake dress and flowers could be looking for a professional bridesmaid. You'll be required to handle delicate wedding problems and maybe give a good toast at the wedding. Salaries range from $18,000 all the way up to $95,000. Online dating ghostwriter. If you've wanted to sound smart and witty online, especially on those dating websites, then why not hire a ghostwriter? This person will take care of your online dating profile and make sure you present yourself in an elegant and charming way. Taking care of everything from photos to text and manners, they can charge up to $900 per month managing your dating profile on sites like Match, eHarmony, Tinder, and many more. Crime scene cleaner. After the police department and the FBI have gathered the required evidence from a crime scene, the place needs to be cleaned up. This is where the crime scene cleaner comes in. If you don't have a bad stomach and faint at the sight of blood, the government and company working with it will be willing to pay you $27,000 all the way up to $61,500 per year. Golf ball diver. This one is simple. If you've watched golf, then you know how many golf balls get lost in those ponds. You must have seen those people diving in the koi pond looking for lost golf balls. This job will involve you diving in, finding, cleaning, and recycling lost golf balls. Although you'll be swimming in murky waters, the salary can be as high as $200 a day or $150,000 per year, depending on the pond. Airplane repo man. Believe it or not, this one took us by surprise, and it's exactly as you might have imagined. It's a repo man, but for airplanes. Banks have a real problem with people buying planes and then not being able to pay them back. This job was so popular, it even earned its own Discovery Channel show, Airplane Repo. This is a commission-based job with the highest commission reaching a whopping $900,000 on a single plane. Snugglers. If anyone told you that you're great at snuggles, then this might be the job you should look into. But be aware, you will be hugging complete strangers. Your experiences can range from absolutely awesome to extremely creepy and weird. But if you're up for the challenge, then you could earn a hefty living with this unusual profession, although rates seem to vary widely. The body painter. Body painting is an ancient art that still has survived to this day. It's adopted all around the world, and unlike tattoos, which are permanent, body paintings can last anywhere from a couple of hours to a few weeks. The form of art you're willing to display can be done on any part of the body, and they can vary in size. If you're a really good body painter, you could be looking at around $98,000 annually. Doula. Pregnancy can be scary and difficult for anyone, especially new mothers. That's where the role of a doula comes in. As doula, your job will be to help the mother with her daily activities and help her uncover vital information about the newborn baby. Studies show that a doula decreases the chance of birth complications and increases the chances that a mother will breastfeed her baby. The job pays $500 to $3,500 per client. Body part model. If you've got a good set of hands, arms, legs, and feet, you could try modeling for your God-given beauty and earn mucho dinero. Companies are always looking to hire someone who will arm pose for their new hand cream. Plus, you can double down and model for celebrities whose hands are not that good looking and earn between $1,000 and $10,000 for a day's work. The salary can reach up to $75,000. Art therapists. This is a fairly new and very interesting field of psychology. As an art therapist, you'll be helping people with depression and anxiety, as well as improving their verbal and nonverbal forms of expression through art. To become an art therapist, you'll need a master's in psychology and a combination of clinical and studio hours administered by the American Art Therapy Association. Salaries range from $29,000 all the way up to $77,000. Selling hot dogs in New York. If you thought selling cheap hot dogs is not the way to earn a lot of money, think again. Vendors in New York are making a killing selling just that hot dog. Their licenses cost only $60 per year, and they make upwards of $1,000 per weekend. Hard work pays off, folks, and the average salary of a New York hot dog vendor is around $100,000. Bed warmer. Yep, you heard that right, folks. People just hate getting into a cold bed, so much so they'd be willing to pay someone to get in their bed and warm it up. Wow, this is unbelievable to us. I mean, we could never imagine paying a complete stranger to warm up our bed. Maybe they could double their earnings and upgrade their profession to include snuggling sessions as well. And get this, these guys can earn up to a whopping $200,000 a year annual salary. What? Decoy executives. Believe it or not, there are a lot of Chinese companies out there willing to pay white guys around $1,000 per week just to wear a stylish suit and attend fancy dinners in hotels. The Chinese crave to create an image of connection, and a white guy usually does the trick. So if you have some spare time, put on a suit and fly to China. Maybe you'll hit it big. Party girl. With this job, you could be earning more in a year than most CEOs out there. If you are adept to the nightclubs and the noisy atmosphere, this could be the job you're looking for. Although waitresses have been making a killing with tips in nightclubs, they don't even come close to the salary of shot girls and bottle girls. In some of the well-established nightclubs, shot girls are earning around $500,000 a year. Live mannequin. If you thought you'd look good standing in a storefront, this job is perfect for you. Believe it or not, stores are saying that live mannequins attract more potential customers. Your job would be to stand in a storefront, wear an outfit which you could potentially change, and hold a couple of poses for prolonged periods of time. The job is based on an hourly wage ranging from $50 to $375. Master marijuana extractor. The job title is basically the equivalent of a brewmaster. The new marijuana business is booming, and young students are given the opportunity of a lifetime to get in early on the deal. They usually get a starting salary of around $70,000, which has been recorded to go up to an astonishing $250,000. Your job will include processing marijuana and hemp to make oils, concentrates, and much more. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. See you in the next video.